topics, which you can join live on Zoom or catch on our YouTube channel after. So yeah, just come out to our weekly webinars to just gain new skills that will ideally last you a lifetime, prepare you for Circle K leadership, and stay updated on what our district is up to. And so our first Sundown webinar today is the state of the district given by our governor, Aaron Pena. So today you just learn more about the current state of the CNH district, learn about our district goals for the 2022 through 2023 term, new initiatives being started by the district, and to get any questions you might have answered by our governor. Of course, as you might already said, our governor, Aaron Pena, is an incoming senior at the University of Nevada, Reno from the Capital Division. 2 terms ago, Aaron served as UNR's club president, and this previous term, Aaron served as the Capital Lieutenant Governor, and now this term is the district governor. And so Aaron has been very involved in Circle K and is ready to talk to you everything about CNH and what our goals are. So I will pass off the floor.
Alrighty, y'all. Can everyone see this? Get like a thumbs up. Beautiful. All right. Well, thank you so much, Austin. That was an amazing introduction. I can't believe you knew all of these things. I mean, I talk about it pretty often, but you know, thank you so much for that. And I want to just say a huge shout out and thank you to everyone here tonight. We could not have done this without all of you. And so thank you so much for joining us live. And for those of you joining us on YouTube, shout out to you from the past. I hope you learned something and you're able to see what we kind of hope to accomplish with our Sundown webinar series. So yeah, we'll go ahead and get started. As Austin stated already, we are going to be talking about the state of the district, where I'll be covering an overview of what's going on within the district, break down some of our district goals, some of our district events upcoming, and some of our initiatives that hopefully will be improving the lives of our CNH Circle K members. And then if y'all have any questions, y'all just want some advice, as Austin said, I've been around Circle K for a while, so whatever you may need, let me know, and we can chat at the end about all of that. So as we go ahead and get started, I'll go ahead and introduce myself just a little bit more. As Austin said already, hello everyone, my name is Aaron Pena. I go by any pronoun, he, she, they, usted. I'm currently going into my 4th year at the University of Nevada, Reno. I'm currently a triple major in journalism, psychology, and gender race identity. So if you have any questions or want to get read, want to learn more about why you do the things you do, let me know, and I can help you out with that. And for this upcoming term, I will be serving as, I'm super excited to serve as the CNH Circle K District Governor. And here's a little picture of myself, my little bestie District Secretary Caitlin Navarro to my right, and my other bestie Nina Nguyen, District Treasurer on my left. And if you want to follow me, keep up with all things Circle K and my world, you can follow me at Aaron Pena _ on all social media, and you can email me at governor@cnhcirclek.org, or if you're not already friends with me on Discord, I'll be able to send that out to you, and you can all add me on Discord at the end of today and send me a message whenever you need. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and get started. So this is going to be the overview of what we'll be talking about today. As you already saw, we did a little Meet the Gov, so you can meet me, Aaron P., the governor of CNH, and then we'll be going, hold on, there we go, okay, there we go. Then we'll be going over some of our district goals that we have set for the upcoming term that we affirmed or confirmed at our May district board meeting. And then we'll be going over some of our district events, so all of you can mark your calendars and look forward to all the things coming up. Next, we'll be covering some of our new district initiatives that will hopefully benefit all of the members of CNH Circle K. And then again, finally, we'll end off with a Q&A. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started with our district goals. And this is where I am super excited and super proud to have not only the most amazing team on the district board, helping me accomplish these goals, but also all of you, the impassioned members of CNH Circle K, who I know is going to help us reach all of these goals. So just to break these down, basically when we were kind of breaking down how the goals we wanted to set for the term ahead were, or what they would be, we looked not only at the past, but also the trends for the future. And so as you can see, we have for the upcoming term about 2,000 dues paid members for our membership total. Hopefully we can all get a dues paid with our new international dues system, which we'll be talking about at a later date, with a new town hall event that we'll be talking about as well. But hopefully with the new international dues process and then with our district dues, all of you will be able to be a member of Circle K International for just $3 a month. And hopefully that will all let us be able to accomplish all these amazing goals and create the CNH Circle K that I know that we can have and hopefully will benefit all of you. Next up, we have 50 active clubs. And just to put in perspective, currently we have about 38 active clubs in CNH. So just adding about, oh no, math is not my strong suit. 12, thank you. Adding 12 more clubs, we will be able to reach our 50 active club goal. And again, mentioning or touching back on that new international dues system, there's no longer charter fees for clubs. So if any of you know a friend going to a school that may not have a currently chartered Circle K club, let us know so we can get them chartered. But hopefully this year, the whole process will be a lot easier and we can get members and schools from all over CNH chartered and active for this upcoming term. And also to kind of just put into perspective and put on the back of your mind so you know that this isn't like a crazy number to achieve. In the California, Nevada, and Hawaii states, there are about 216 potential schools and or universities or community colleges that can be active Circle K International clubs. So hopefully we can just tick away little by little towards that total 216 in the 3 states combined. But for now, let's just take we'll take it one step at a time. Let's just reach 50. Next up, we have our tenant hours. And this is where a lot of the work of our club leaders and all of you is going to be the most helpful and beneficial for all of us. Because when we are making sure to attend all of our service events, attend our leadership events, or club meetings, or committee meetings, or whatever it may be, and also bonding with each other through fellowship events, through club socials, through district events, we'll be able to reach these hours like nothing. This ain't nothing if we're real. So as you can see here, we have our total service hours as 25,000 hours. Obviously, we are a service organization first and foremost. So this is nothing, this is light work. Next, we have our 35,000 leadership hours. And finally, our 45,000 fellowship hours. As you can see, my math skills are not the best. So I just added 10,000 just to make it a little bit easier on all of us. But hopefully this is all something that we can achieve together and make CNH really shine and stand out in Circle K International. And obviously, this is not something that we're doing alone. And like I mentioned before, we have an amazing group of district board officers that are going to be here to support all of you in achieving these goals. So whether it be your lieutenant governors working with each of the clubs within their divisions to figure out what events we could do to achieve these goals, assessing the hours that we are at. Y'all still see the screen and everything? Are we all good? Okay, cool. There's like pop-ups coming out of nowhere. Assessing where we're at with the hours within each division to focus on certain areas a little bit more in the upcoming month, or utilizing the analytics that we are able to gain from our monthly report forms to figure out as a district where we are at and where we can push more resources. We have plenty of avenues and resources that we're going to be able to apply to make this total service hours and total leadership hours and total fellowship hours easy as pie. These are nothing to worry about. And we're super excited to be able to achieve all these goals for the upcoming term. Next up, we have our fundraising totals. And this is something that we're also excited to announce with our rotating DFI and our governor's project for the upcoming term. So for our total fundraising goal, we do have a goal of $30,000 raised for each of our fundraising initiatives. But when we break it down, we have about $10,000 raised for UNICEF, which is going to be our rotating DFI for this term, which we have more information coming out about that after our international convention in July. Ooh, secrets. If you want to learn more, if you want to know the tea, come to international convention. Ooh, in Austin, Texas. Ooh, but we'll talk about that in just a few minutes. And then next up for our pediatric trauma program, the main fundraising partner that we've had for years and years and years, and one of our two standing DFIs, we have a total raised of $5,000. Up next, we have our Kiwanis Family House, which partners with local hospitals to support the families of children that are attending these hospitals and supporting them through the process of having to be at a hospital and being taken care of and going through treatments or whatever it may be. We again have a total raised of $5,000. Next up is something that I am super excited about. And I know if any of you were in attendance at our district board meeting for the spring district board weekend, you would know what, or you would have heard a little bit about our governor's project for this upcoming term. But if you don't know, the governor's project is a initiative or a fundraising initiative that is set by the district governor for each term. And I'm excited to announce that this term, our governor's project is the Born This Way Foundation, started by the mother of and singer, actress, star, icon, phenomenon, whatever else you want to say, Lady Gaga, which focuses on mental health and preparing and providing the resources necessary for youth of not only the ages of high school to college, but also youth just in general, the resources they need and skills and tools that they need to be able to respond and understand and destigmatize mental health. And so this is something that, and this is a governor's project that is very close to home to me. I actually went through the mental health first aid program in high school that this program or the Born This Way Foundation actually establishes and hosts and brings to high schools all over the United States. And so I'm super excited to bring it to the CNH district this year. And just as we have seen from the past couple of years throughout the pandemic, and hopefully the world is beginning to understand the importance of mental health in our lives. This is something that I hope will allow us to refocus on that important aspect of our lives, refocus on the importance of mental health in the world, and just making sure that we can raise money for an organization that is going to work for all of us and has impacted the lives of students everywhere. And finally, we have $5,000 raised for independent charities. So this is where all of y'all can kind of go crazy with your fundraising goals and fundraising totals. And this is your opportunity. So if any of these DFIs are not something, or maybe not what you want to focus on in a current month, or you want to diversify where else you want to fundraise for, you can utilize this independent charities to raise money for whatever charity you would like to. And so for the CNH district, I'm super excited to again pitch $5,000 raised for independent charities. And in the past, this has been blown out of the water. So this is nothing to worry about. And I'm super excited to see what we can accomplish this year. And I know that together we'll be able to reach our $30,000 for funds raised in total throughout the district for CNH this term. And if we break down that math, again, I'm not the best at math, but if we break down $30,000 by 2,000 members, that's only about $15 a member. So for $4 a month, for a year, you can not only be a member of Circle K International, but also help us achieve all of the amazing fundraising totals and initiatives that we want to accomplish this year. Look at that, easy as pie, 16 bucks. For me, that's like 2 Starbucks coffee orders. So let's be real, let's be honest. I'll just skip Starbucks for like 4 days and I just raised money for 3 people. Look at us, already working towards our goal. Anyway, continuing on. Next up, we have our attendance. And these are the different events that the CNH district will be having that are really staples throughout the year and throughout like the history of Circle K. And so for this upcoming term, we're super excited and we hope to have our CNH district family come together for 350 attendees at FTC up in Sonora. Yeah, Sonora. I always get Sonora and Sonoma confused. So if I mix it up, apologies in advance. And then next up, we have 400 attendees at our very last district event of the year, District Convention in Riverside. Then for International Convention 2022 in Austin, Texas, so just a month away, we're hoping to have about 35 attendees, which we have an amazing Onto International Convention Committee Chair and Committee working towards supporting our CNH district in accomplishing that. And finally, something I'm super excited for, and I know it looks crazy because International Convention is like, what? It's so far away. What do you mean 100 attendees at ICON 2023? Let me let you in a little secret, y'all. In 2023, International Convention will be in, drum roll, Las Vegas, Nevada. Ooh. So for the first time in a very long time, International Convention is going to be hosted by our very own CNH district. So we're super, super excited to have this opportunity. And we hope to be able to bring at least 100 attendees to International Convention 2023. But hopefully we could bring the whole district, because you know how crazy hot that would be to have 2,000 members from CNH show up to International Convention in Vegas. I mean, other than literally physically hot, because it'll be like 120 degrees in Vegas in July, but also just in general, very hot for the CNH district to show up and show out at our home district International Convention. So be sure to mark your calendars for July of next year, start saving up those dollars, skip a couple Starbucks runs or a couple boba runs and just save that money for later, and we can all hang out in Vegas. Ooh, in Vegas in 2023 together. So yeah, this is kind of the main overview of our goals for this upcoming term, but we also have a lot of goals that are specific to each of the district board members, each of our district clubs, and each of the district chairs and their committees. So there's a lot of goals being thrown around, but to kind of just focus on the overview of our district term, these are the main goals that we hope to accomplish this term. And obviously throughout the term, we'll be updating y'all of how we are achieving these goals, how far we have to go, and just reassessing how we're going to be able to come together as a district to achieve all of these amazing goals for this upcoming term. So we're super excited about this, and we hope that you all are super excited to help us achieve these goals and are starting to break down those hours. Because again, I'm not good at math, but I know some of y'all are already doing the hours breakdown for how many hours each person needs to do and blah, 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 blah. Thank you in advance. All right. Ooh. Okay. So next up, we have some upcoming and some to be announced, but at least to let y'all know what's going on ahead of time, district events for this upcoming term. And as you'll see, there are some new things being added, some things that have already happened, and some things that still are in the works. And we are super excited to get feedback from all of you of how we can make these events the most effective, efficient, and best suited to the modern CNH district. So as you can see, we already had Spring Training Conference 2022 in person for North in Davis, California, and South in Fullerton, California. And if you weren't able to attend, no worries. We are currently bringing together some resources for anyone that wasn't able to attend in person during these days. So you can still get the full STC experience and get all of the training that you may have missed. But as you know, this happens every single year in May. So it'll likely be the same exact way or the same exact pattern for 2023. So be on the lookout and get ready to come to STC next year. Next up, we have a new or a special announcement. For the first time ever, we will actually be having not one, count it, not one, but two President's Retreats. Ooh, so I just see everyone like flailing in the camera right now. It's really good. Thank you. So for the first time ever, we will be having a summer and a winter President's Retreat for CNH Circle K. And these are the retreats that really invigorate the presidents throughout our district and bring them new ideas, prepare them to serve as the leaders of their clubs, and just bring together the district board and the presidents throughout CNH. So we are super excited to bring two presidents retreats this year. Our first one is going to be held in the South for Summer President's Retreat. It'll be June 24th to the 26th. And that'll be registration. In Rancho Cucamonga, we'll be utilizing the CNH district office. For anyone that doesn't know what that is, the Kiwanis CNH district has a district office that we all are able to utilize and check out and use. So super excited to bring everyone out to Rancho Cucamonga to see where the CNH district functions and the headquarters is, and kind of where our CNH district board is working our magic every single time we have a board meeting. And for that, registration is about $160, but that is inclusive of all meals and lodging, as well as extra materials and special items that our presidents will be receiving during that time. Unfortunately, this is an event that is only held for presidents and district board members. However, I hope that all of our presidents make you super excited to possibly run for president next year, and then all of you can have the chance to attend next year. Or all of you can decide to apply for a district chair position next year, or maybe run for a district executive position next year. And then you'll be able to get the chance to attend our president's retreats next year as well. We're super excited. We have an amazing President's Retreat chair planning both of these events. Brittany Chow from Cal State Fullerton, bestie from the South, love her the most. And we're super excited to have her plan these amazing events. And information about registration will be coming out in the next few days. So presidents, if you're listening, be sure to check that out. But all information will be released through our Discord and social media channels as well. So y'all will have access to all of that. Next up, so if you have been in Circle K for a while, you may know our district event known as Crazy Competition for Infants. Well, we're gonna be switching it up this year. Woo! So we're super excited to again switch things up, change some things, make the events throughout the district modern and current and applicable to the current membership of CNH Circle K. So we'll be having a new district fundraising initiative event that'll be announced pretty soon. We'll have all those details ready for all of you and for approval at our July district board weekend. So be on the lookout for that and for more information to be released then. But if you do have any ideas or have any maybe fun fundraising projects or challenges or events that we could host as a district, be sure to reach out to our CNH district treasurer, Nina Nguyen, at treasurer@cnhcirclek.org with any of your ideas, or if you want to be a part of the finance and fundraising committee, which will actually be planning this new DFI event for all of you. I don't want to spoil too much. We do have an idea of what we want to accomplish or what event we do want to do for this term. And we hope that it will not only bring a lot more funding or funds raised to the CNH district towards our goals, but also make it a little more fun, a little more exciting, a little more pizzazz in it and all of that. And hopefully make this event really memorable and effective for our district overall. Alrighty, next up, we have honestly one of the funnest events, is that a word? Funner? I don't know. A fun event that we have in CNH Circle K, our annual fall training conference, this year hosted in Sonora, California, up in the north, back at our normal campsite. And that will be from November 5th to the 7th. Ooh, I'm super excited for Fall Training Conference 2022 this year. It's gonna be super fun, super fresh, super slay, boots the house down, whatever you wanna call it. And if you didn't know already, during our spring district board meeting, we set our budget for FTC 2022. So all of you can already start advertising for cost and registration associated with FTC. Early registration is $175 and on time will be $200. So be sure to start saving now, start talking to your Kiwanians, start doing some events together, maybe host some fundraising events together, start working with your university to see where you can find fundraising or funds to utilize towards this event. And just let everyone know, the sooner everyone knows that FTC is happening and how much it's gonna be, the more people we can get there. And yeah, all of that. So be sure to let your peoples know. And we are super excited to have you all at FTC 2020. Yeah, 2022 this year. I thought it was 2023 for a second. I got very stressed. Anyway, all right. Next up, again, as I already mentioned, we're not having one, but two President's Retreats. So for our Winter President's Retreat, it will be hosted in about January, probably the first weekend, depending on school scheduling and all that jazz. But that'll be hosted in Northern California. We'll likely be doing some camping, maybe. Ooh, if it's not too cold. Ooh, or figuring out some other fun event for all of you or for all of our amazing presidents to get together and reinvigorate themselves for the last half of the term. So President's Retreat number 2 or Winter President's Retreat will be a lot more bonding and a lot more preparation for transition into the next term. Ooh, all right. Next thing is something that I am bringing to the CNH district this year and something I'm super excited to have or to be able to do for the upcoming term. But for this term, we will actually be doing governor's visits in conjunction with our divisional DCMs. So this will be something where I'll be able to come out to all of your DCMs in person, depending on when it's being hosted or where it's being hosted or whatever it may be. And I will be bringing some extra special guests, some really cool events and some new education materials for all of you. We'll be talking about giving updates on our district goals and talking a little bit more about my governor's project and what we hope to accomplish in the long term of the CNH district. So hopefully these governor's visits will just allow all of you a little more chance to interact with our CNH district executives, and me in particular. I want to meet all of you, see all your beautiful faces in person, and meet the amazing leaders and amazing individuals that are making our district so amazing. And so hopefully I will see you soon at one of our governor's visits at your local DCM. And more information will be released, currently being worked on between myself and Lieutenant Governors. All right, and next up is our District Professional Development Conference, which is a semi-annual event that we host in the CNH district, which focuses on the leadership aspect of Circle K International, and will hopefully allow all of you to kind of develop your leadership skills, leadership ability, and also your professionalism and how you can apply what skills you've learned in Circle K to your professional life and to your life goals and to all of that jazz. And this will be hosted around February sometime, and more information will be again released soon. But we're super excited to have this event come back to the CNH district and hopefully allow all of you to develop yourself in a more professional manner. And finally, tears are already coming down my eyes. I'm already tearing up for District Convention 2023. Ooh. So for our very, very, very last district event for the 2022 to 2023 term, we have District Convention in Riverside, California. Oh, we are super excited to have all of you attend our District Convention, the very last event of the year, and hopefully we'll be able to celebrate all of the amazing accomplishments and celebrate all the surpassing of our goals that we had for the term, and just get together for the very last time, and you will probably see me cry on stage because I'm a crier. So hopefully you're excited for that. And if you want to see me cry, check out District Convention 2023. Alrighty, y'all. So that was our brief overview of our district events, and there's plenty more where that's coming from. Again, like I had mentioned previously, there are also events being hosted by all of your clubs, all of your divisions and their lieutenant governors, all of these CNH district chairs and their respective committees, as well as Circle K International. So there's plenty of things to do in Circle K, and we hope that you're all able to learn something, gain something, win something, be something after being in Circle K this year. And we hope these events will help you all develop yourself in service, leadership, and fellowship. Alrighty, y'all. Next up, we have some really fun and exciting initiatives that I'm super excited to let you all know about today. I think this is the first scoop for all of you. So congrats, you all are the very first people to learn about most of these. Yeah, give yourself a little pat on the back for that. But to kind of summarize all of these, as you can see, there's plenty of descriptions for each of these things. However, just to break them down, first up, we have the new First Year Flair initiative, which is going to be a sort of ambassador program for upcoming first years that people, divisions, members, presidents, whoever it may be, see as having a lot of potential to excel in not only Circle K, but also as a leader in CNH. So we're super excited to bring the First Year Flair initiative to host 2 first years from each division to be a sort of liaison for the district or representative at the district level. And so hopefully this will not only break the barriers of the CNH district level or between the district level and the member level, but also get new members really excited for what's to come in Circle K and hopefully develop the next upcoming crop of leaders within our CNH Circle K district and really make our district thrive in the upcoming terms. Yeah. So we're super excited to bring that for all of you as well. Next up, we have a brand new initiative that we'll be bringing called the President's Council. So as I already mentioned, those 2 President's retreats that we'll be having will also have in conjunction a President's Council, which will serve as a sort of mini district board or just like a council of presidents to decide the future initiatives, future decisions, future events, et cetera, of the CNH district. And so we're super excited to bring this because as you can see, as I wrote on this presentation, but also as I say like constantly, presidents are one of the most important individuals in our district and in Circle K International because they are the liaison between the district members and the rest of the world and the rest of Circle K International. So they serve to not only know what Circle K should be moving towards or what resources or events or things the membership needs, but also make those decisions and be the voice for our members at the various levels of Circle K International. So we're super excited to have the President's Council as part of our President's Retreats. And we'll also have actual feedback or direct feedback and decision-making in the hands of our presidents alongside the district board. So we're super hyped for that. And next up, this is a good one. So for those of you who don't know, the annual Rose Flow Parade is something that Kiwanis International participates in and something that CNH District has taken pride of being a host of for many, many years. So we're super excited for this year for Go West 2023, which is our annual Rose Float decoration event / fellowship event / district event / whatever you want to call it. Will be hosted by the CNH District this year. So more information will be released soon regarding that. But whether you're a member from San Francisco or whether you're a member from Reno, Nevada, or you're a member from San Diego, we're all going to get together in Pasadena, California to help out in decorating the annual Rose Float and volunteering and have hours and days and a whole 3-day weekend of service, fellowship, and leadership with members not only from Circle K International, but also from other amazing community service organizations, from Rotary to local organizations, from like library. I don't know, there's a lot of people there. And there's a lot of floats that are going to be there. And we're super excited and super fun to volunteer and help make that event come to life, and then watch it on TV that's like televised throughout the nation, and see the work that all of us were able to accomplish. So we're super excited to have that this year, hosted by the district, with more information to come soon. And finally, but certainly not least, we have seen and heard the feedback from members from terms past. And so we're super excited to bring the district town halls to the CNH district. And this, we hope, will allow all of you to have direct feedback in the matters of the district and really break any barriers in communication or any fears of, like, I don't know, hierarchy. I don't know. Things happen, man. So we'll bring this new form of communication to the CNH district through our Instagram lives to make it accessible to all of you. So all of you can get the inside scoop of what's going on in the district, provide feedback to the district officers that may be hosting each district town hall, and also meet the amazing leaders from throughout CNH that will be hosting these events, and getting the chance to talk to all of you about the different decisions that we may be making, new initiatives from international, advertising major events that's going on, and all that jazz. So be sure, if you haven't already, follow us at CNH Circle K on Instagram, and check out, and be sure to watch our stories for any upcoming news and Instagram lives for our district town halls. Let me check this chat. I'm like not looking. Okay. Yes, a lot of amazing things in the chat. Shout out to everyone. Meet and greet VIP tickets to DCM. Yes. Oh my gosh, should I do a meet and greet? I can do a meet and greet. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, all right, continuing on. Oh, that's everything for us. So I hope you all learned some amazing information and learned about the amazing things that we are hoping to accomplish this year as the CNH district. I'm hoping to bring this State of the District address each quarter through the Sundown webinar series. Oh my goodness. So that all of you are constantly kept up to date with what's going on in the district, new initiatives being brought out, and where we're at with our goals. But this is just the preliminary one where you got to learn just the complete overview of everything going on. So we hope you all enjoyed and learned something today. And we are now going to open it up to just Q&A about anything that we've talked about, any questions that you may have about Circle K in general or CNH in general. And yeah, thank you all so much for listening. And we'll start off with Matthew. Hello, Matthew.
Cool. Hi, Aaron. Okay, so this pertains to the slide that you just showed, which was like the district initiatives.
Yes.
Just how can we get more information on this? I was just specifically curious on first year flares and Go West 2023.
Yes, thank you so much for asking that. So in regards to first year flares and Go West 2023, all of these events, or these two in particular, will be decided and information will be completely finalized by our July district board weekend or our summer district board meeting. So that will, oh gosh, I don't have that date off the top of my head. It is upcoming in July, and all of that information will be released not only through our district board meeting, but also on our Instagram and social media after the meeting, as well as our CNH website. So all of the information about literally anything at all will all be posted on the website first and foremost, and then followed by Instagram, then Discord, then everything else. So yeah, and we will be updating y'all. Again, this is just like the preliminary stuff, so y'all get the first inside scoop, and then we'll be breaking it down, getting your feedback today, and getting more feedback in the future of how we can make these initiatives the most optimal for our district. Yeah, thank you for your question.
Thank you for answering.
Yeah, let me check this chat. Okay. Yes, weekend of the 17th. It'll be 17th, 18th, 19th, right? Okay, we'll send out a reminder when all of this stuff will be released. All right. Do we have any other questions, comments, concerns, reactions? Is anyone excited about anything? Is anyone really super wanting information about something in particular right now? Maybe if I could put
Aaron,
that to
I
you.
have a question.
Yeah, what's that?
Okay. So for like decon and stuff like that, it's the price that you listed is just registration, right?
Yeah, so here, let me back up. So for FTC 2022, the prices below, those are registration, and that does include lodging and meals for the weekend. District convention registration costs will be determined at our July district board meeting as well. So there's a lot of things coming out in July, but for that decon one, that'll be released then. And so that will also include registration and dining, or like food, basically. But lodging will be separate for district convention in particular. FTC, these costs are everything included. Or this registration cost is everything included, other than transportation to and there, which y'all figure out. Yeah.
Hey, yo, bet. Thank you so much. I'm really excited for that. But I also have one more question. I'm so sorry.
Of course, no, it's
Will
perfect.
these slides be posted or?
Yes. So thank you so much for your question. And again, if anyone joined us a little bit late, for our Sundown webinar series, all of the information and all of the slides and this whole event today will actually be posted on our YouTube after today's event. So anyone can refer back to this little webinar at any time, but we'll also be able to share these slides with all of you in the description of that, as well as a follow-up email either through or by our MRNE chair, Austin, or through our Discord. So just be sure to check out like all of our like channels basically, and we'll have all of the information and all of the resources and all the links provided to you after. Yeah.